Good evening, everyone. Planet Earth, organic ones, Earth Guardians, spiritual warriors. I have learned a lot from YouTube. Some locations I go outside of my home. Everybody is realizing Jesus is five precious letters. All I can say, Truth. Jesus is truth. Yes, He is. Why I say that? I have testimonies of myself. We are not perfect. We will never be born perfect. And we will never become perfect. However, the instructions are written down in the Bible, in the Bible, for us to understand how to walk as Jesus walked the earth before, so that we don't perish. No truth, Truth, right? Before I used to do a lot of things, and I changed and overcame all those negative things. I acquired wisdom, and I'm still a wisdom seeker. Why I say I'm a wisdom seeker? There's nothing better than having wisdom of righteousness, humbleness, understanding of right and wrong, peace, love, things for yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. One thing most importantly over all these things come from God. God is righteous. He's the one that made the good things. And we are important for God. We are good things. Which is why I want to explain how the world is working nowadays. Simulated, deceptive, to the fact turning into Decepticons. Programmed, to the fact Satan is using this world as a tool, mentally, spiritually, physically. If I explain to you the art of attraction, will you believe what's going on nowadays? The art of attraction is a masterpiece of the way of life. The way of life have to be understood. This is the art of attracting. If you're a positive person, you attract positive things. However, on your surroundings, negative vibrates, which means a lot of things are not applying with what you're saying because of certain things they be doing. Maybe following something wrong that doesn't apply with the positive things you're doing. It could be with yourself, for yourself, or with others. So if you do vice versa, you get negative people attracting negative things. And on the vibration in the surrounding, positive things vibrates. Which means good people are watching the bad people. Learning from that. Wow, that's deep. Never thought Earth would be like that, right? Now let's get to the point of this video. I just figured that there's very few people that are going through what I'm going through. This is specifically for chosen warriors. People that have the consciousness to understand what I'm saying. This is for you. You might find it funny, you might find it distracted, you might find it uncomfortable. It's okay. Confusion will be no longer anymore in you. Later on, you'll start realizing what we're talking about. When you put effort to spirituality. How about that? Let's continue. I just puzzled something up. And I hacked the plans of Satan nowadays. Satan is attempting something very dangerous, brothers and sisters. He's using mental warfare and confuse people that doesn't have the capacity to understand us right now. Everybody's putting examples of movies. So I'm going to give you one of the examples brothers and sisters out there are putting because of the way the world is moving. The Matrix. Hmm? Avatar. Legion. Doomsday. And a new movies. Face of the North Star. Amazing prediction, if anything. That's all. Blessed be those who understand. Once again, this is for conscious, chosen ones that are guiding the world right and themselves are capable to understand what I'm saying this video. Let's go to the matrix. Give that example, move on to what else is going on. That Satan is planning against us chosen ones. Very few from different tradition, culture, and color. I love you, which is why I'm saying this video, because this is very important and you have to pay attention. Jesus be me wisdom every day as I walk, and I afford you every day as you walk, which is why we understand each other. Now, the Matrix. You ever seen this power Neo goes around the city running with his team, trying to locate them and go to safety, right? You know they have agents all the time after them, right? Those twin triplet agents, they look alike. And if they cannot reach these people, Neo and Morpheus and the others, right? You know what they do? They find the newest people around them and they possess them. They move so fast, shake, doing body language and movement, and then they become an agent, right? The same thing spiritually Satan is doing with confused people, and they don't even know it. They are not realizing they're being used by the devil against us children. Especially when we're preaching, when we're trying to guide even them right, trying to correct somebody. They're trying to put away the lamps and put them into doing things that are not good for them, and the people doing the things with them. You understand what I'm saying? They're not realizing. This is why Jesus says, my lambs hear my voice and they follow me. They recognize my voice. Those who don't belong to me. Now, we, the chosen ones, are the laborers. We are harvesting as we walk. Sometimes we might not be paying attention to how we're doing it, but I got this total up. Jesus is using us chosen ones as we walk to harvest the rest around us. Anybody that could learn and hear and feel could be saved. The rest, maybe we'll learn later, we'll feel later, we'll be saved later. We cannot for sure know because we cannot judge ahead of time, right? As Apostle Paul has spoken, right? Remember in Corinthians? So I understand we have to have compassion and put peace first over everything, mentally, physically, spiritually. Jesus and our Father, Jehovah of the celestial armies, is the God of love. They love, they peace, tranquility, happiness, truth, Truth, that precious letter. That wake your eyes, your mind, your spirit up together. However, we need to have authority of ourselves because Satan is not just coming spiritually to people and the demons as well that work for him. It happens that Yin Yang has split it and is still splitting. Water and oil is splitting and is still dividing. You know what that means? As we are loyal to Jesus, there will always be a portion of people worldwide that will just bow down and be loyal to Satan. And that's the harsh reality, and we have to accept it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to accept that people have choices, they have opinions, they have rights to go where they want to go, and how they carry the way of life is the art of attraction they receive. Now, let me explain something. These people Satan is using now, right, are capable of following us very few chosen ones with mindset to guide the world together and put God's kingdom on the table without corruption, without violence, without Satan on the picture. The dark rulers are concerned, the inorganic, that we chosen ones have potential. We come from different countries, we are in different countries, culture and color. You understand? Jesus chose already. See? God chose who to lead worldwide. That we're here, right? With understanding. On this video, as you see me speaking. You understand? And I want to get you to know that the capabilities are high. Whether politics, whether small campaigns, other type of things with emotions, feelings, jealousy, greed, envy, hate. This organization sits together physically. We got children try to save people for Jesus Christ. Let's say you like music. I like martial arts, right? Others like maybe healing. Others like agriculture. And Jesus know we like these things because God gave us these talents. And we have inner talent we don't know of yet. As we walk in faith with patience, He will reveal it to us. You see? However, now we know this type of talent. And we are trying to bring Jesus Christ with this talent, right? In the physical world, temporal physical world, dark ages, less time for the devil, right? So this is what he's doing. If I go to Best Buy, if I go to Staples, Party City, or whatever, to get something to do for Jesus Christ with my martial arts, right? And you get something to do for Jesus Christ with your music, and you with your agriculture, you with your healing, you see? These type of people that I just mentioned that, is the contrary of young, see? We'll go there. If they cannot go there, they are capable to use what Satan gave them. Fame, luxury, money. Against us. To try to get somebody as soon as possible, ASAP, before you get there, to stop what you're going through. So that you don't spread truth in the name of Jesus Christ. As crazy as it sounds, it's the harsh truth we have to accept. We understand this is the dark ages. Now, on top of that, ask yourself this question. How did I know I was going for that? This is the other truth. Let me tell you something. Grab a water bottle, grab some food, some maybe nuts, some vegetables, some fruits. Stay healthy, brothers and sisters, chosen ones. Guide children right all the time. Fearless of this world, fearful to God and Jesus Christ. Amen. And listen to what I'm saying. You will walk wise after this. How they know I was going for that? This is how they know. If you like technology, for example, if you have people in your past or your present that don't like you, these type of specific dark rulers will be so organized to make a small campaign to spread the rumors of your wicked behavior that they made up to make others believe you're evil. But how can they attract this type of people against you? They will always pick on the people that have something wrong going on that are against you. And these are the easiest one they can approach to speak against you. However, to make it more interesting, they as well study them with the technology, with watching, monitoring. You see, maybe let's say somebody doesn't like you because you work out, right? And you go to the gym and work out, and you see these people always hating when you're getting mad at you, taking the weight or sitting where you work out all the time because you know you're going there. All of a sudden, the dog will know you're a chosen one, and you go there to work out. You will use that person against you. Now that person was thinking to buy a car. Maybe let's say, maybe Dodge Ram or something, 2022 Dodge Ram. He will come in that gym as if he's working or she and say anything to bring the conversation up with you and then mention the car that you like, knowing you're about to get one. They got the power. They work for Satan. Satan gives them everything as long as they can take your soul and make you a demon for them. So let's say the conversation goes like this. Hey, you know about this guy? Oh man, I hate him. Mental warfare. They know you hate him. They know because they've monitored, watch you. You understand? And that's God's children. First of all, they after those. You understand what I'm saying? And then now you go on, say all the things against the God's children. And then they go, I was planning to buy a Dodge Ram. Why we don't meet in the dealership? I'll buy you one. Really? Nobody ever have done that. You already know. Mental warfare. They take this man to the dealer and buy him a Dodge 2022 Ram. In one condition. Satan always want a condition when he gives you something. And if he don't get anything, something he gotta take. Right? Hear me out, brothers and sisters. Get your popcorn on. Now, skip the popcorn. Get your fruits and vegetables, glass of water, juice, something, peanuts, grains. I love you. Enough to tell you what I'm telling you. Planet Earth, worldwide. That's right. And then, after all this going on, he tells about the chosen one. The biggest lie in the world, something so believable. They will even make it seem so believable to show you a video of the person doing something that's not even the person. It was some hired goons to do it, pretending it was the person. Or whatever it is, anything. It could tell you anything against the person to make you believe and agree for that Dodge Ram you want. And you're done with it. Now you out there against God's children, doing what this dark rulers tell you. This mindset they telling you is not the same as yours. It's on a higher wicked level. Because these dark rulers learn from Satan, been on that game for a long time. What these dark rulers as well know is that the more eggs they can put in the basket against God's children, the more talented these demons will become inside them. Because everybody have a different talent, right? Like I mentioned, chosen ones, music, art, martial arts, right? Satan got his principalities. That's what our Father. Amen. You understand? Now this spreads. You go to a restaurant. Rumors went there. You get food that is contaminated, if anything. Because the dark rulers know that you're a chosen one. They know you strong. Especially if you know martial arts, if you're the principalities of the martial arts section, they definitely gonna try to play with your food. They definitely gonna try to play with your strength. We're gonna go on for that one, but hear me out. This is what they're gonna do. Everywhere you go, brothers and sisters. That's which is why I'm sharing this to you, because I need your help. We need to organize a watch third eye. We need to organize a third eye on this so you can understand what this video is saying. I believe that very few people on the low already are working for Satan with their own already. Gave up their soul. Because if they going out there in this type of mindset against God's children, something's up. This tells me they want our talents. They want to steal our glory. They even will be capable to try to steal our sweat. They will play with our emotion, do with witchcraft. Speaking of witchcraft, brothers and sisters, here is how they as well make anything look like if they gods or angels. Because remember, Satan always like to make some little type of magic and miracles. At the same time, he's telling something against God's children. With his little stinchy magic. How? Witchcraft, sorcery, with warlocks and witches going on out there. At the same time, applying that spiritually, physically, and mentally to make a mixture of temptations. Knowing they monitor you, they have your phone, they watch you, hear you every day, they have devils already working for them because of fame, riches, and money. It's easier for them to gather information and go in the late AM and do witchcraft against you with what they already got, the intel they got from the demons working for them against you, so that they could pray for that against you to Satan and try to stop you from moving on and becoming potentially strong, moving levels with Jehovah, the celestial armies, which is why we need to pray every day. You understand what I'm saying? We need to pray to Jesus Christ to cast these damn demons out every day, denying authority to the witches and warlocks for their work to aspire by fire and to backfire them 10 times stronger, because we are God's children. Ask for discernment. Talk to God every day, brothers and sisters. Do not get lazy. No matter what, they are doing this and they own it. They own it, brothers and sisters. That's all I know. I love you enough to tell you like this. It's real. So I figured they want to gather the chosen one's talent to keep living more years in the kingdom they've been doing, they've done already. Claiming God told them and gave that to them. As well, then we have jealousy, envy, hate going on during the day. Some people would like to add up to doing something, but they fail real quick. The ones that don't fail like that and keep trying are the dark rulers using others, which is why you see sometimes weird movements going on everywhere you go. Like when you buy, when you see, you could see some type of people looking at you with a phone in their ear. As soon as you get in a store, Macy's, wherever you go, you're trying to pay your bill, you're trying to do something. You see this type of people get on the phone as soon as you get in their chosen one. Because they're being guided by the dark rulers. If you're a chosen one, you have to pay attention to these signs. That's all. If you understand and you love God's work, you have to pay attention to what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Why I tell you this is because I love you. Jesus told me he loved me enough to tell you I love you. He got me in this position nowadays, you see? Now, I want you to understand that if you apply this wisdom to your head and you agree with God's work and you like to do the good deeds, whether you with Jesus or not, if you like to do the righteous things, that comes from God. One day you will know. Now for the chosen ones that are already with God and out there trying to fight to win the souls of children as well, to guide them right so that they don't perish. And the youth, this is very important for you to look around you. From the north, from the east, from the west, from the south, up, down, everywhere you go. And you'll be surprised. Now, Satan wants to go to war with us. That's why. He feels that if we stay that, let's say we gotta go first, right? To fight them, right? We cannot fight them first, right? Because Satan got the whole world, right? However, if we pay attention to what I'm saying, the other brothers and sisters have more capabilities. They have more technology, more different type of things to realize something. We are puzzles scattered all over. You ever play this video game from Nintendo 64 called Turok? Dinosaur Hunter? Where he go out there fighting dinosaurs and stuff, and then he get this piece of weapon in different places, levels, to gather a mighty weapon for the boss in the end. Yeah, we are pieces of God, of Jesus Christ. And Satan wants us our pieces. But he will not get it because we're chosen. No matter if we die one day, it goes with us. We have Jesus Christ. Our name is in the book of life. So he knows that. So he still wants to get us anyway. Because we are a threat to his children. You understand what I'm saying? Especially the martial art section. You already know that when we with Jehovah Jesus Christ, we majestic, we strong. And Satan knows that very well. Which is why you see a legion most of the time against us chosen one. What if we got that one day? That's my beautiful question. And start organizing good things for Jesus Christ and doing beautiful things for people. That's my question. Now, Satan don't want to start first. Okay. Let me give you a hint. Let me give you the descriptions of who Satan is. A liar, a deceiver, a slickster, a tricker, all the negative you could think. So if we go to war, right, we gather right in front of Satan and his children and tell Satan, we're going to go to war in 7 days. You better be ready. We go home, right? We got children. We know in 7 days we got to come back for war, right? You know what Satan will do during those 7 days? He's going to try to get us anyways. In the low, when we're sleeping, resting from work or workout, eh? Or as soon as we turn around, if any. That's Satan. So this is what's going on right now. Jesus is coming. And we chosen ones have to stay on point. Because Satan is out there. And he scattered his children all over the world. All over the world. He blended them with the confused to come against us. Because they become narcissists when they have a long time with Satan. Narcissist people are sent by the devil when he cannot reach us chosen ones, like I've spoken and I've heard of brothers and sisters preaching that as well on the internet. Narcissist people are those type of people that are more wicked than anything anybody that could think of. They got something under their sleeve all the time. Narcissistic people have spirits that are more powerful than just demons themselves, given by Satan to these people because they put talent and effort into what they do. Which is why God told Jeremiah, my people know no good. They're so talented to do wicked, but to do good they know nothing. And then these type of people that become so talented in wickedness become narcissistic. Narcissistic is like generals now. Those are the generals of Satan. They become most likely the chosen one of Satan to guide the others against us, chosen one of God and Jesus Christ. You understand what I'm saying? Pay attention, please, because this is not over yet. Now, what can we do? We gotta stay healthy. We gotta pray every day. We lose a battle, we get up and we keep winning the war. Stay on point, give advices, preach, do what we gotta do. Feel me? Stay to ourselves. Most likely, most of the time. You know, another thing I want to say is, if you're talented in something more than anything else, stick to that. Don't be ashamed of your weight, of your size, of your gender, of your tradition, of your culture, of your color. Be the guide, the leader of your country, as I